Good evening and welcome to Tucker Carlson Tonight. The White House has released their offer for an immigration deal. Their proposal gives so-called dreamers essentially everything they said they wanted: legalization and a path to citizenship. So millions of people who broke our laws to get here would receive amnesty. Very few of the president's supporters voted for that when they put him in office last year, and some of them are upset about it. And the left, what's their reaction like? Well, having gotten pretty much exactly what they demanded, they're enraged. Not only is Trump's amnesty offer not enough, they say, it is evidence of a racist plot. According to the ACLU, quote, the only community that benefits from this supposed generosity are white supremacists. United We Dream, that's one of the largest pro-amnesty groups, called the proposal, quote, a white supremacist ransom note. The columnist Sean King said the plan proved that, quote, the current operating philosophy of Trump and the White House is white supremacy. Immigration activist Eddie Vail called the proposal a legislative burning cross. And the senior Democrat in the House of Representatives said this.
Last night, the president put forth a plan. That plan is a campaign to make America white again. They are changing the character of our country by what they are putting forth. They bring a tear to the eye of the Statue of Liberty, and they bring fear into the hearts of people who are here playing by the rules.
We could go on and on and on. It's everywhere today. You see the point. They're telling you this plan is something the Klan could have produced and probably did. Okay, but is it? We took those charges seriously because we felt we should, and we decided to take a close look at what the White House has actually proposed. We found that the plan may be many things, not all of them good, by the way, but it definitely isn't a form of white nationalism, not unless that term now has the opposite meaning. Let's go through it. The White House proposal would legalize about 2 million people who currently have no right to be here. That's a lot of people. For perspective, 13 U.S. states have populations smaller than that. Barack Obama never enacted an amnesty that big. How many of those beneficiaries are white? Now, keep in mind, that would be the central question in any plan crafted by white supremacists, obviously. Well, let's see. Almost none of them. 2 million more non-white people in this country. That's more than the total population of Delaware or Nebraska. Doesn't sound much like a legislative burning cross. But there's more. The proposal would also continue the current system of chain migration until the backlog of applicants has been exhausted. That would take years and years. What countries will be the top beneficiaries of this new arrangement under the Trump plan? Well, if you guessed Finland, Norway, the Swedish national sauna team, nope, guess again. No European countries are on that list, not one. Instead, the plan would admit nearly 1 million more immigrants from Mexico and hundreds of thousands more from India. Also Vietnam, Bangladesh, the Dominican Republic, and China, the Philippines, too. The plan would even bring in more than 50,000 additional immigrants from Haiti, the country the president supposedly hates. Surprised? You shouldn't be. No matter what the race baiters on television are telling you, no majority white countries send large numbers of immigrants to the United States and haven't in 50 years. That would not change under this proposal. A white nationalist plot? In the history of dumb and dishonest Washington talking points, that may be the dumbest and most dishonest of all. And it's poisonous, too. It makes people hate each other, and it further divides this country, and we do not need more of that. The people who are repeating it ought to be ashamed of themselves, so of course they're not. They have to know they're lying. Then again, maybe they don't know they're lying. Maybe they've actually convinced themselves their rhetoric is true. It's possible the Democratic Party really has gone that insane. Their new position is that it's immoral to restrict any kind of immigration from any country in any amount for any reason ever. Even enforcing our own existing laws, the ones that they voted for and passed in Congress, is now tantamount to a hate crime. Nancy Pelosi has been making that case for months. Now, the public doesn't agree with any of this, so by definition, Democrats are extremists on the subject. They don't care. This is their new electoral strategy. These are their new voters, whatever it takes.